What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, fellas? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies? What's up? 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 How's everybody doing today? It's your boy Wildcard Mar. I'm in the building. Of course, we got the man with the Grandmaster plan for the I.O.W network. Detroit owns Detroit very own
What up, though?
Detroit man. What up, though? Happy 4th of July, everybody. Everybody, 4th of July, uh, Independence Day. When the Gringos decided to free themselves from the other Gringos, but the Negroes were still enslaved. But you know, that's another conversation for another show, for a whole other day.
G's up, hoes
Yeah,
down.
yeah. We'll say that
You
for another
motherfuckers.
day.
All right, master. You.
No. I appreciate everybody joining in.
It's the 4th of July already?
Yeah, 4th of July, episode 165.
Jesus.
As always, please go on over to YouTube. Give us a like, share, follow over there. That's where all of our content at. I.O.W Sports Network on YouTube. Same address on Instagram, I.O.W Sports Network. When you got time to step away from your Instagram models, go ahead, go on over to I.O.W Sports Network. Give us a like, share, follow, show us some love right there. And then, of course, on Instagram, I just said Instagram, on Twitter. We on Twitter, dude. We on Twitter too. You know, trigger fingers turning Twitter fingers. Don't be busting off on Twitter. But you can go ahead and tweet with us on Twitter, I.O.W Sports One.
Nigga, did I hear you say busting off?
No, sir.
Did I hear you mention busting off, sir?
Sir, different bust off. All right.
Oh, okay. Trying to get clarity. I was here trying to drink my water. I'm like, what?
Now, relax.
What I miss?
Relax.
Boy, it's about to get deep. Hey,
No,
baby,
no, sir.
what your name is?
No time for you to slide in nobody's DMs. That's not what we on.
Who that said, man, where my invite?
Oh, that's Boney, homie. Hold on, I'm
What up, though?
I'm sending it to him right now. Because I told him we were talking about pretty much basketball for a good minute. But we'll get there. So I just sent you the invite, Boney, homie. Join me at any time. But of course, please go on over to Facebook, I.O.W Sports Network. That is
right.
our
Am I
Facebook page. That is for you guys. You.
Right.
Talking to y'all, looking at y'all for the public, because you guys pretty much deliver the content that the page does. We're just admins there to make sure nobody's acting foolish. That's it. Just the police. So that's the place you want to drop the sports meet, make everybody laugh. Well, yeah, well, you know what I mean. That's where you want to drop a good sports meet and make everybody laugh. That's the place to do it. Drop a hot take, get everybody debate going, flowing conversation, adult talk, sports talk. That's the place to do it. And we definitely emphasize on the network part. So if you got a podcast, like the Elbow Drop podcast, shout out to BWO. In the wrestling podcast, shout out to Dirty Heels, another wrestling podcast. That's a good brother Bo, Kofi Weeson, who's always in here. Shout out to Melvin Wall, Man Down Sports podcast. Definitely check them out. We didn't have Lance Tidwell on here from the Spoken. Y'all go shout him out. Who else have we had on there?
Coach Gucci and them was on here.
Yeah, Gucci and them. Shout out to Chop Sports. So representing Chop Sports, we didn't have Gucci on here. We didn't have the Pewter podcast in Tampa Bay. We didn't have Mr. Mark from the Rams Up podcast on there.
Jeff Samet.
Yep, Jeff Samet from Canada Talks. So look, we didn't have a lot of guests from different type of podcasts. We like to collaborate. So on I.O.W Sports Network on the Facebook page, that's where you can do it. And then, of course, you see that Cash App, send $30 that way. You can get this very exclusive I.O.W cap. That's the only way you can get it. Send $30 to that Cash App, rolling on the bottom of your screen. Give us a physical address, and in return, you will get this very exclusive cap. Yeah, only 3 people I know on the planet Earth that got this hat. Me, Detroit man, yeah, and of course the homie Matt got one. But no, you can definitely cop yours, and on that Facebook page, post it at the top.
Shout out to Dirty Jers.
Yeah, you can get the merch, the very exclusive merch. I.O.W. Sports Network.
All right.
Detroit Mail got it. It's the J. Edwin collection. They provide all the merch for I.O.W. Sports. The link is at the top of the page. But look, without further ado, let's check in the comments. See who we got in the building. Of course, Matt's in the building. Facebook user, which we know who that is. He's in the green room. And yeah, let's get it popping. Without further ado, y'all have seen him on I.O.W. Sports a couple of times. Y'all didn't seen him on the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl edition with me. He's been on a hiatus. Usually we do on Monday nights with Boney Homie, but I think he's getting like labia reconstructive surgery, so I think he's still recovering from it. So, but without further ado, representing the Elbow Drop Podcast, an admin in the BWO wrestling group, none other than Boney Homie. What's
Yeah,
up, bro?
I've been showing this
What
to
up,
work
though?
like Black Tony on on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
No, well, let's get to it because this is the time of year. NBA finals are done. Free agency is going on. Trades are happening. Players are moving, and man, what's to really make of it? So I just got to ask you, Boney Homie, what's up with KD? What's up with this, man? What are we doing?
I mean, you know what he's trying to do: win the easiest way possible. Hey, they say that you shouldn't have athletes as role models. I want my kids to pattern their lives after KD. Why would you do shit the hard way? The easy way is right there. Send me to a number one seed.
Hey, so imagine this: you leave Golden State, win 2 championships, then you want to go out on your own, and all of a sudden it's not working out over there. And the first 2 teams you put on your wish list are the number 1 seed in the West in the Phoenix Suns, and then the number 1 seed in the East in the Miami Heat.
It's crazy. It's fucking ridiculous. What are you trying to show us, KD? All you can do is set yourself up for failure. All you can do is make yourself look bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad. You know what, Nick? I'm glad you can't make the show too.
Danny Ray said, "Overcome nothing to achieve the impossible." We got a comment of the day. Comment of the day, right
Comment
there.
of the day.
You did good job, Danny Ray. Shout out Danny Ray. He's also part of the BWO. Definitely check us out. But no, so let me ask you that, Detroit Mail. Like, what do you make of this? I mean, look at his history of KD. Like,
Well, look, man, I don't trust no nigga that comb his hair.
That's one thing about KD, man. He 100% focused on basketball. He don't give a fuck how you look.
He don't focus on nothing else but basketball.
Hey, KD, you want some of this pussy? Nope, gotta shoot jokes.
They throw KD a brush. You say, "Can I dribble this?"
Like, what is this? Like, I can't dribble with this. Like, what are we doing?
This has no buoyance.
I mean, I guess I have to speak for myself. Like, for me, I don't want to go the easy route. I want to be able to take, and I've always been like this when I play sports. You know, I want to go where I went somewhere where I can say I helped to make that team better, or I helped to, make that team grow. I don't want to go where it's easy. I want to work for it. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can understand I want to get out of Brooklyn because of what's going on. But I guess you gotta go somewhere where you think you're a good fit. I just think it's kind of ironic you want to go. When I was saying ironic, that's the best word, but it's kind of funny how you want to go to the top team in the East and the top team in the West. Go somewhere where you can make your skills and improve that team you're going to. That's just how I feel.
Here's the thing, like,
no, go ahead, Bonnie. Go ahead.
Legacy wise, man, you go to the Suns right now. Best case scenario, you win, and everybody's like, "Well, you're supposed to do it anyway." Worst case scenario, you lose, and nigga, you trash. You not put yourself in a good position anyway, legacy wise. You go to Miami, it's like, okay, you win, nigga. You were supposed to. This was last year. This was the number one team anyway.
Yeah.
But if you lose, you trash.
Mhm.
It's like, why would you say it like that?
I agree.
No. So let me ask you
Fighting
this.
the girl.
So let me ask you this. Fellas. Is it too far fetched to say that maybe he shouldn't leave? Maybe the best option is because I just want to throw it out there. Maybe move on from Sean Marks to general manager and Steve Nash to coach. And does that change anything? Does that make
changes
Kyrie?
everything.
Does that make Kyrie stay? Does that make KD want to be there?
I don't know about that.
I don't know about Kyrie.
I meant like in the winning standpoint. I don't know about either one of them staying under any circumstances at this point.
I think they mind made up by this point. They threw with that experiment.
Oh, so y'all believe that there's no way to resolve it, even if y'all get rid of Sean Marks?
I'm saying I think their mind is already made up.
Yeah,
they talk about
gone.
KD and Kyrie. I think they mind just made that they ready to go. So it doesn't matter what you do at this point. It's kind of like you in a bad relationship, you already ready to go. Perfect. Then she's like, okay, well, I'll do this. It's too late now, bitch. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that.
Now you want to
now you want to fix stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm good now. My mind made up.
Sloppy top. Okay.
Let me look directly down this camera and talk to Danny Ray about this comment right here. Danny, Kevin Durant will never come back to Washington, D.C. He hates you niggas. y'all need to get y'all hopes way the fuck down. Because he's not coming there. It's not happening.
It ain't happening. Hey, I think he's kind of made that clear. Like in
he has.
He's not ever coming back to PG County or at least DC playing for the Wizards.
Yeah, that's over. He's not gonna retire to there. Nigga, that shit is dead.
I don't know
what y'all did.
Well, what can he do with the Wizards? I mean, what is there to do for the Wizards besides
nothing?
Score
nothing. They don't have a lot. They don't have enough pieces there for him.
If you are who you think you are,
yeah. But then if I'm him, I wouldn't go there. That's too much. You got to do to make that a winning team.
That'd be a nice piece
for now.
So here, all right. So I'm gonna throw this out there. So here's my thing. Here's my only issue with KD wanting to go to Miami or Phoenix is you have two teams who are both. Is it fair that we can all agree that Phoenix and Miami will be in that category of literally at the doorstep of being a championship team?
Yeah.
Okay.
They want a Chris Paul away from winning.
Okay. So if you get KD, I know what you get back from KD when he's surrounded by a whole bunch of talent. We know he's won 2 championships when he's surrounded by talent.
Right.
But if you go get KD, but I'm saying if you go get KD, you got to break that. You got to break some of that squad up to go get KD.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Then you got to look at if you go to Miami, who they giving up, who they give up. Who they give up may make them not a great team anymore.
And you could not give up any. Like one thing about Kevin Durant, he needs somebody to mentally be the leader of his team. He cannot lead a team mentally. I don't even just mean he can't lead a team mentally. He needs somebody to mentally lead him. We've seen this with Westbrook. We've seen this with Steph. I mean, we see this with Kyrie. We're not gonna pretend this not Kyrie. That this wasn't Kyrie team, even when Kyrie wasn't there. You know. Somebody got to be the main person mentally. Whether or not he outskills them, it doesn't matter. So like, if you give up Jimmy Butler and you get Kevin Durant gonna fold.
Really?
Yep.
That's an interesting take.
What Melvin say?
That's an interesting take. I say if he goes to Miami, if I'm Miami, I make sure that I keep Jimmy Butler.
Oh, you got to keep Jimmy Butler, man. You got to keep Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, but somebody got to go.
If you're Brooklyn, do you give up anything? Do you take anything but Jimmy Butler?
Well, see,
no, I mean, if I'm Brooklyn, no.
If I'm Brooklyn, I gotta get something. I gotta get a player of some kind.
Fan logic can't go to the Heat because they number one. Can't go to the Celtics because they beat them amazing. Can't go to the Bucks because they won without him. Can't go to San Francisco because Harden is there.
Well,
Okay, well, how about go to a team that just fits you instead of going to a team that's really good? Like realistically, I don't even think you could say all these teams that he chose fit him. But then realistically, like technically any team fits him if you want to put it that way. But realistically, like a team that actually will be built around him that you can find where he could actually be a nucleus, neither one of those teams are that.
So where'd be a good fit for
him? Actually,
man, I'm telling you, he's just him and Kyrie.
Actually, Boston would have been.
No, him and Kyrie need to stay in Brooklyn. If you ask me personally, what fits them, both of them, KD and Kyrie, is them in Brooklyn.
They were a good duo.
And move off of Sean Marks because obviously the relationship is sour, and move off of Steve Nash because that relationship is sour.
But I'm just wondering if they minds already made a head, it's already headed out the door already. That's what I wonder.
And I understand that, but we also got to look at the fact that when KD and Kyrie first got there, KD missed the first year that they was there, and Kyrie only played like 51 games. Next year, Kyrie only played 21 games, or something like that, and 58 in the third year or something like that. I can't remember the exact number, so don't quote me on that. But either way, my main point is when you look at the whole 3 years that they joined together in Brooklyn, there hasn't been a lot of games that they played with KD and Kyrie, and there wasn't a lot of games when they had KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. So my thing is like if you move off of certain pieces that are having those sour relationships in the front office, give you guys a chance to actually play together, get the chemistry, and actually, live up to the full potential that everybody's been wanting to see. To me, it's too early to move off of something 3 years that you haven't even had the actual time because of either vaccination or injuries or just missing personal time. We haven't seen the full potential of what KD and Kyrie can do in Brooklyn. I mean, and to me, if you actually stay there, I mean, I know you lost Andre Drummond. That's a bad loss. You'll probably lose Patty Mills. You'll probably lose LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin. I'm not sure.
They were built around big name bums anyway. every time they get one of these big name bums, oh, look at Brooklyn, they're gonna definitely win the ring. Now they got Blake Griffin, and now it's gonna be 2015 again for Blake Griffin. Hey guys, Blake Griffin finally dunked one. They were built around big name bums. So realistically, their team wasn't even that well built anyway.
Yeah,
that's why I had to say from the jump they wasn't gonna do shit.
Yeah, but I think I like. Go ahead, Lamar.
No, I did like how Brooklyn was set up when they had Andre Drummond, Seth Curry.
Yeah, I don't say that.
If you keep Joe Harris, he can actually get healthy and start shooting like he normally was. Obviously, Ben Simmons, he doesn't play at all this year. He got to play at some point next year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he don't play next year, then you already got the answer what you should do.
Hold on, Mel being attacked by Ant-Man right now.
Yeah, there's a dang on gnat in here, man.
He said Ant-Man getting his ass.
For real.
Rolling all over here,
come on, Scott.
But I'm saying, like if you really kind of look at the roster, it's not like they're not with a skeleton crew. They're not with a trash roster. I mean, the only problem is
I like some of their role players. You got a lot of ifs. You name. Yeah.
You just got a lot of ifs with Brooklyn. But I just feel honestly, if you move on Sean Marks and Steve Nash, because those are part of the sour relationships, you can get a coach in there.
Here's the thing:
you can get a GM in there.
Here's the thing, and I get what Mel said about like the narrative. The narrative is real. Let's be realistic. If you do this whole new GM thing, it's not a guaranteed win. It's probably like, you know what, we got a pretty good chance of winning it, but it ain't guaranteed. We're not the heavy favorites. That's not a Kevin Durant situation. It's just not. The nigga just put in for the one seed on both sides. Like, we know what he wants. heavy favorite is what he's trying to be. We're not getting that in Brooklyn. He thought that originally when it sounded good when it was him and Harden and Irvin. Yeah, but it's not that. So
I guess to Lamar's point though, can you really say that without seeing him play a full season?
And that's the thing that we haven't seen.
I want to say yes. I want to say yes.
I think you have to at least give him, a full season to say to make that assessment and say, no, that's a failing situation. I think a full season of playing together, and then you can make an assessment whether that's a failing situation or a winning situation.
I think it depends on what you define failing situation, but because I don't necessarily think they would be a failing situation. I just don't think they win the ring. Only one team can win a ring, so that's a whole different thing. I wouldn't necessarily, but to them, it's that a failing situation. You know,
it's either ring or
so
bust, championship or bust.
So like, if that's the case, then I don't think they was ever going to win the ring, or they would ever win the ring together.
Yeah,
okay. I think you got to build. I mean, like I say, ever. Like you could build up the proper teammates around them. They could be those two guys could be the nucleus of a championship team. It's just I think they're very far away from having that. Specifically, more so on the defensive side of the ball, the way their team is built.
Okay.
Yeah, I like. Go ahead.
No, my fault. Go ahead, man.
I'm not gonna say I like the fact they got with Joe Harris and Seth and the other Curry brother. Yeah, thank you. I like Drummond. I wish they still had him. You get rid of you go ahead and get rid of Blake, and you don't really need him. You don't need Aldridge. You know, you let them go, cut that salary, get you another younger player in there, and you still got Ben Simmons. See what he's gonna do.
Ben Simmons got to play eventually.
Ben Simmons, despite what you want to criticize him, he's still pretty good on defense, good passer. You know, so you have something in Ben Simmons. It's not like you got a bum. You have something in him.
No. You just got a bum on the offensive side. You just everything else is pretty good.
But no, his offensive strength is driving to the hole.
And passing the ball when you
passing the ball,
the ball instead of having an open layup.
But that's something with a good coach. That's something you can coach out of.
I don't know. Last time I seen this nigga play basketball was in the playoffs, and he passed up a layup on a 6'1" player.
That's true. But I think that's something you can coach out of him.
I don't know, man.
He's not.
Like how was no one coached that out of him by now though? Like at every point of basketball. He's supposed to be more coachable towards the high school and the college area level. How is that not already coached out to like lay the ball up? You know what I mean? Like certain things is just like at some points you need to be like I'm a 6'9" player. You know, I'm a 6'9" point guard.
Hey, just to touch on this, man. I think what most fans are saying is that, you know, KD at one point, I mean, was considered what? Number 2 behind LeBron around 2015, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And points ahead of LeBron, but
but I mean, hey, some people had him ahead of LeBron. I think what people are saying, I
saw that. I wouldn't
do
that
too.
I was gonna get to that, but
no, we'll get to that in a second. But
go ahead and finish your point, Melvin.
I think what people are saying is that you went to a team that was 73-9. You know, they won championships before.
You don't leave out the narrative, but the fact that you left a great team that should have already beat that 73-9 team, and you choked and dropped the ball. You and your one teammate, you left that team that was already a championship contender to go to a better team that was historically championship contender to win the title. Yeah. Like without you, they was already on a level of being like one of the greatest franchises ever. Not franchises, but dynasties ever. Without you. It's like you're acting like it's a narrative that we made up. He can't set himself up for failure. I mean, yeah, he can definitely set himself up for success, but he got to take what comes along with going to the easiest way to win.
Yeah, and if you don't win, there's going to be a lot of talk.
You can't just automatically get this amount of respect just because you decided, okay, well, I want to play for the best team.
Right. And for me, that's why I preface my statement saying this is me. Yeah. I'm not a fan of either one. I had no dog in the fight. I'm saying this is what I would do as a player because that's how I'm made. That's how I'm built. That's just me. That's why I preface in saying that I don't care what the man does. You know, a Brooklyn fan may not want him to do that, or a Kevin Durant fan may not want to do that. I'm saying for me, I never like going the easy route. Now, do I want to go to a sorry team? No. I want to go to a situation where when I step in, I'm making that team better. Mm-hmm. When I step in,
Kevin Durant on any team is going to make the team better.
Right. Well, I'm saying, but
I think that's obvious.
Well, I guess maybe that's not the right word, because if you go to Golden State, you're gonna make Golden State better, but they're already a good team. So I'm saying I want to be that. I want to be that piece you need. I guess that's the best way of saying it.
We're gonna talk
You know
about
what I'm
Golden
saying?
State, so I'm gonna reserve my comment about that one since we're getting to that.
Well, yeah. Well, I was just using them as an example. You know, like I can't think of a team off the top of my head right now, but I'm just saying in general, a team that may need one piece, I'd rather go to that team and be that one piece. I guess is the best way of saying it. That's how I think. Instead of going to a team that already have the pieces, who's already a championship pedigree, you know, and then I go in there, yeah, I'm making them better, but how much? I mean, I'm taking them from a 9 to a 10.
Hey, I tell you a team that would be perfect for Kevin Durant right now, Charlotte Hornets, because Miles Bridges looked like he didn't beat his wife bad that he didn't mess his career up. That was stupid as hell. He messed his bag up. So let's talk about that. That was just dumb as hell.
I would name.
Go ahead.
Oh, we was parlaying changing subjects, so I was going to go back to the old subject.
Go ahead to the old subject.
Oh, I was just gonna say I would name pretty much any team besides the 2 number 1 seeds and the champions.
Another caveat.
What I'm saying is, come on, it's no different if it goes to Boston. I'm
saying, but I don't think you got to think about that too. Is what?
Boston, because Boston's beat the brakes off of them.
What we brought up earlier too. You still got to add in the fact if you send them somewhere like a Miami or Phoenix, what they got to give up, that changed the whole complexity of the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you got to still add that into it. Yeah, say, okay, yeah, he goes to Miami, but you got to give up Butler and a few other pieces, then he's in a bad situation. That's why I say I think it's best for him to go to a team that only needs just that one piece. So if you give up some picks or something, you can probably give up picks and still keep your basic nucleus intact.
Matt, right now, the way that they're going right now, I wouldn't even ship them to Portland.
I like them with the Sixers.
Because Portland's actually doing a lot of things right now to help Dame get a lot of help. I like the move that they got for
Grizzlies would be nice with them.
Chicago. It's like it's 25 teams. It's 25 teams that would be better. That would garner him more respect than going to the teams that he want to go to.
Well, see, for me, it's not the respect thing. It's just I think it's just that I like him with this, like Mel said, 76. I like him with the 76. I think with the 76, they don't have to give up much to get them. They only like one, maybe 2 pieces away from being a championship team.
Talking about 76ers?
76ers, yeah.
Oh, well, if you ask me, if you trade them to 76ers, you're going to have to send James Harden right back, dog.
No, that's fine with me. That's good. Maybe just like send them Amazon, 2 days, 2 days or less. You can have it.
Matt, nobody wants to be a Knick, man. All right?
Playing the Mecca.
Yeah, nobody
in the
wants
Middle
to
East?
be a Knick.
In the Middle East?
There's definitely some people who want to be a Knick. They play for the leagues over in Japan.
Because they want to get to New York.
Like, any NBA team is good enough for me.
Right.
You sure I can't play for the Globetrotters?
All right, so let's touch on the Golden State part of this. Of course, developing story. Might be a trade for Golden State to go.
If it's talking about giving up all them players, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
It's the reason why I always say what I always say. You already have your young nucleus already there. If you giving up all that, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you haven't won. So you haven't won. I can see maybe doing that. You're getting over that to win.
Desperate for a win.
I'm already run 4. So why would I want to give up my future just to win?
Just
maybe 2, maybe 2 or 3 more, and probably no more than after that.
At first, I don't. Why do we even believe that we're not going to win 2 or 3 more now?
Right.
If it ain't broke, what are you trying to fix?
That's
and
what I'm
also,
saying.
I would go on the record and say if they make a trade for Kevin Durant, whatever they got to give up to get Kevin Durant from the Nets, they're gonna lose in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, what I saw was like is Jordan Poole. Who was it? Was it Wiggins?
No, I think it was a crazy trade.
Yeah, it was like crazy.
It was like 4 players.
If that was true, it was like crazy, man. I was like, no, I wouldn't do that.
Unless you're the Nets, though.
It would look good for the Nets. Oh, Birdman's right, bro. They over there scheming like Stevie J, dog.
without a
say
doubt.
about the percentage of teams that has to just overachieve whenever he goes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Good.
So he's talking about Wiggins, Kuminga, Poole, and Wiseman.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I would make that trade if Kevin Durant didn't want to leave. No, if I was Brooklyn and Kevin Durant didn't want to leave, they offered me that. I would take that.
Yeah,
How many years we got left from Kevin Durant?
Yeah. If you Brooklyn, yeah.
How many years we got left from Kevin Durant anyway?
He's 33, so you probably, minimum
KD
maybe
consolidate all
three
these young.
three
He just
minimum
one
maybe
guy
3 to 4
on the court. One salary is exactly what they would get the first hand.
Now go ahead, read it out. All right, I got you.
Oh, okay.
KD consolidates all those young pieces into one guy on the court and one salary. This is exactly what they did to get him the first time. They let 7 guys go in free agency.
And they showed that they needed them though.
Nearly as important as these guys.
Yeah, but not the way.
Yeah, but hold on. KD was 27, 28 the first time. He's 33 now. I don't know if I make that same trade.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. Because you still haven't really seen what Wiseman can do. So you still, you know what I'm saying? So if he develops, then you already see what Wiggins did in the playoffs. His ceiling is going, he ended up going up. I mean, and then Poole.
Danny has a good point. Danny has a good point.
What Danny say?
Danny Point is pretty good at reloading. He says you get out of that awkward Jordan Poole contract situation. KD takes Wiggins spots. I try to keep Kuminga and Wiseman can go to me. Look at how they re-up. If any franchise can survive it, it's Golden State.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's a fair point. It's just that, and look, my only concern is that you look at the amount of games that KD has missed since he's been in Brooklyn, and then you look at how the Lakers situation went when you give up your future for a superstar like AD, who's missed a lot of games as well since he's been in the Lakers uniform.
Yeah, you can't compare AD to KD.
How?
Just because they got D's in their name, they mean
no. Hold on. When AD is healthy, he's a problem. He's a mismatch.
The difference, the difference is the way that KD was hurt. Like KD came off that injury, and like most of them games that he missed was that one thing, and then he came back and he pretty much consistently just played. AD just been hurt for everything in the world. AD game time decision with a hangnail. We don't know.
Oh, guys, it's time.
I feel like KD pretty stable at this point. Now, how much longer is he gonna last because of having that injury is another question too. Like I don't think he's gonna last as long as he was going to because of that injury, but he don't got no like it's a thing about being a skinny guy. Like we don't got a lot of weight to be putting on anything. So with this, who knows? No, ain't no weight on his knees.
Yeah, right.
Matt, to answer that question, you would see a lot of veterans take veteran minimum contracts to go be part of that.
What's that?
Like if Golden State were to make that trade and get KD, you can see a lot of veteran guys take like veteran minimum contracts just to be part of that and ring chase. I mean, I mean
that's what people are doing now anyway.
Oh, well, obviously, just so I mean, I get what Matt's saying that the depth would be gone, but you would be able to recruit some of that depth that you lost. You'd probably be a little bit older. You definitely wouldn't be younger. So that's probably the only. Yeah, you'd be a lot older. That'd probably be the only thing. So what that does is shorten your championship window. That means you got to win in a certain amount of time because you just shortened it. When you got those young guys that you just gave up, that you just won a championship with, your window's open a little bit longer. I mean, but with the Warriors, that championship window will go as long as Steph, Clay, and Draymond go. I mean, Steph and Clay, I think around 32, 33, 34, somewhere around there.
Somewhere in that.
Same with Draymond. So basketball players are playing to at least 38, 37, 39. So you're talking about a 4 to 5 year window right now.
Those are guys that can go long just off the strength of the way they play. I don't know about Draymond, but Steph and Clay, those guys could.
Well, Draymond to me is more easily replaceable than Clay and Steph. If that makes sense.
I mean, Yes.
I mean,
I'm laughing at Matt comment.
I mean, you just can't recreate a Steph and Clay. You know, you could recreate a Draymond. You know, shooting is like one of your number one things that you're looking for. So I get what you're saying. The Warriors cannot pay all those guys when it's time. If they really overachieve, they will demand the same money as Clay, Draymond, and Steph. I can guarantee they lose two of them. Fair point.
Yeah, but they lose 2, not 4.
And by that point, they would have lost Kevin Durant anyway, because Kevin Durant be going to the next number 1 seed.
Look what your bum ass Lakers did. His cats tried to ring chase, and all they got was a cherry ring pop. I mean,
Let's talk about this. We've been ring chasing for 100 years, and we got more rings than your team. And I don't even know who your team is.
The Knicks.
He's the Knicks. He's
I
a
don't
Knicks
even.
fan. It ain't a lot of
Man.
talking he can really do.
Man,
No, I wouldn't do that, Anthony. I wouldn't do that either.
Would you give up Clay to keep pulling Wiggins?
Nah.
I don't know, man. I got to think about it. I mean, the way Clay was playing in the playoffs, bro, I'm like, ugh.
I have to give him one more year, man. I have to see what he
I
do
would
this
too.
year. I have to see what he do this year before I can make that decision. That could just been an off year. You just coming back.
Okay. So let me ask you this:
Mhm.
Was Wiggins' performance in the playoffs not very important to what the Warriors did to win that
Super
championship?
important.
Yeah,
Extremely
now
important.
that's an interesting trade. What Mel said, I may consider that one.
Wiggins is equally as important as Steph.
Okay, so
Like as far as I don't want to overstate how good Wiggins did, but like as far as if we don't have Wiggins doing this, you don't get the championship. Is what I mean.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he played well. He played.
Wiggins was so key. He was
Yeah.
very key.
He was key.
Yeah,
He
I just
was.
wanted to make sure I worded it properly because I don't want it to seem like he was the MVP.
Well, he could. Hey, you could have made an argument.
I don't have an argument for that.
You trying to tell me you couldn't make an argument that Wiggins couldn't have been MVP?
Not a good one.
He had. Well, I will say this. He had some games. He had some games that he did excellent in. He had some games that you can say without him in those particular games, they might have won that game. You can say that. But can you give him an MVP?
I'm 100% saying without. I'm 100% saying without him, they wouldn't have won the ring.
Yeah,
but he's not the only person that applies to. That's why.
Okay.
Because I mean, I can go with that. But I think Melvin comment is interesting though. Draymond, Wiggins, Poole, and Kuminga for KD and Simmons.
I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't trade.
If I could take Wiggins out, if I would.
Yeah, but I'm saying you got a defender in Ben Simmons and a passer in Ben Simmons.
I'm saying
I wouldn't trade nothing for Ben Simmons to be on my team.
Hey, come on, Bones. Come on. He's an elite defender, bro.
Don't forget the Warriors would not have Wiggins if it wasn't for KD allowing to sign trade. Yeah, I know that.
Defender.
How you know?
To do what?
How you know he's an elite defender?
The hell?
What, Ben Simmons?
I ain't seen him play basketball a long ass time.
No, but I'm saying
Gary Payton Sr. is an elite defender.
That was another loss. They lost Gary Payton Sr.
Junior,
second. Yeah, the second.
Yeah.
No, I don't know,
For
man.
the finals, then I had when they on the finals.
Look, I think the only thing you would slightly give up if you put Wiggins in that deal with Mel is throwing out there Wiggins is probably more prolific as an offensive scorer than Ben Simmons, obviously. But I would take the elite defender and passing with Ben Simmons. He can still.
I think. Well, see, you got to look at it. But here's the thing, though.
That's what he did before.
Here's the thing, though, Bones. You got to look at it from. You got to look at it from what you have. You put him on a team that you are. He doesn't have to really shoot.
No, we don't need him.
You got shooters around him.
Yeah.
I mean, outside shooters around him. So you don't have to worry about that.
But you fucking up the whole dynamic of that team by putting the person who like does nothing. It changes the way that everybody else shoots when you know that nobody has to guard Ben Simmons. It changes everything.
I think Ben Simmons is a great passer, great defender, man, and I think he can drive to the hole. That gives you something.
Compare.
You think
Steph getting double teamed now? You literally game planning for okay. If Ben Simmons is not in the paint,
Right.
don't look at him.
I agree with
You can't do
Mel.
that with Wiggins.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
I agree with Mel. Bill
Wiggins was
Simmons
definitely
replaces
more.
Draymond because I mean, you basically getting the same thing. I
You
mean,
got to guard Draymond from the three more than you like. You literally don't look at Ben Simmons when he on offense. Okay, he gonna pass the ball to somebody. Which
Okay,
one is he gonna
so
pass it
Ben
to?
Simmons
okay,
can score, and you make it seem like the man does not make shots, man.
yeah,
You
man-
make it seem like he's Chuck Nebbit out there or something, man. Come on.
The man is not shooting no jumpers. Like the way you guard Ben Simmons for jumpers, you don't. That's how. And also, we don't know if mentally he's prepared to play in the playoffs at all.
Now, I will say that you don't know what his mental is now. That's the other only unknown factor you have because he didn't play at all last year.
Mhm.
So
Last
you don't
game
know.
I seen him play it was the worst, like most timid game I ever seen. It looked like what happened if you put me on the court and I'm like,
you take that playoff performance out.
Yeah, but hold on.
Go ahead.
I get what y'all saying, but we can't. We got to throw it in there that the 76ers lost that game in that series to the Hawks, and it wasn't just because of Ben. Like there was hella turnovers from Embiid, and I didn't like the way that he threw Ben Simmons under the bus. He had 8 turnovers in that game, that closeout game for Atlanta, and you know what? Doc Rivers don't get no blame for bad adjustments. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much ran his.
I mean, yeah, he does get blamed for me for not putting Ben Simmons on the bench throughout the fourth quarter of every single game. But Ben Simmons had historically bad fourth quarters. That's why everything else you can say was bad. Like, okay, he did this and this was bad. It wasn't historically bad though. You know, it wasn't like what the hell is going on bad. Like it would be like not just having a turnover. It would be like if he's just handing the ball to other people. Then I would be like, okay, that's the equivalent of what Ben Simmons was doing by taking 0 shots when he's wide open he's wide open, or like he sees a point guard. I forget the little dude's name.
It was Trae Young. It was Trae Young.
Trae Young, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Trae Young. He has a layup on Trae Young, and he's like, nah. Trae Young's not even on Trae Young. Trae Young's on the other side of the basket. He's like, nah.
I get it. I get what
it was a bad decision. I will not deny that.
I'm not saying we put him on the Warriors and he's just gonna be better because of all these things. Like he's gonna make everything that they do worse. Just off his style in itself will make everything do worse because he can't shoot at all.
All right, so
Draymond can.
So let's flip this thing to Kyrie. I think we didn't beat enough on.
Yeah,
KD.
we have
beat
down.
up enough.
All right.
Now it's time to. I thought we were gonna talk about Irvin. My fault.
Oh yeah, no. So Kyrie seems like he wants to be in the purple and gold. He wants to be in the Lake Show. Now, to my fellow Lakers fan, Boney homie, how do you see if the trade was to happen? What would the Lakers have to give up first of all, and how do you see it going down?
I don't even like Kyrie Irving. You know, I'm on record for saying how Kyrie Irving is really just a really skilled loser. If we
Wait, hold on. Now run that back because I don't think they heard that. Run that back.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving is a very skilled loser. He's Kevin Love levels. But as a true number 2, he's not that bad. Now, if we can trade Russell Westbrook for Kyrie Irving, I don't think there's ever. I've been a Laker fan. I've seen a whole lot of people come and go. I've seen us get Shaq. I've been excited about a lot of things. I don't think I would ever be more excited than if we could trade Russell Westbrook for Kyrie Irving. And we could trade Russell Westbrook for anybody. I'll be honest with you. If Russell Westbrook just didn't re-up his sign, whatever. We get rid of Russell Westbrook, I'm happy. So like this ain't about Kyrie to me no more. Just get rid of Russell Westbrook. Do whatever you gotta do. If you gotta send LeBron and Russell Westbrook to get rid of Russell Westbrook, cool.
So it ain't even about who we getting back. It's just getting rid of.
I'm done with this Russell Westbrook shit. I know that. Nah, but seriously though, if we could trade Russell Westbrook and get Kyrie Irving,
give us a darker
the huge difference.
We wilding today. Oh wow.
But no, if we could get Kyrie Irving. The huge difference between Russell Westbrook and Kyrie Irving, the fact that Kyrie Irving can shoot a jumper.
Right.
And that does work with LeBron. That's why it worked before. Them two playing together works off each other very well. And then if you get AD actually, being able to walk, then we're gonna you got something that could do something. I'm not saying they're gonna win a ring or anything like that because it's still the nucleus is still fucking old.
Man,
We don't really have
that.
like a team.
Hey, bro, address that. Stop that,
Man, Mel just talking. Man. Mel just talking. That's why I didn't read it. I said I ain't about to read that,
I
man.
saw that shit. I said, oh, hell no.
He trolling. That's all.
You know what? And also, I'm a counter it right now and say Russell Westbrook is better than Kyrie Irving.
Nah, don't say
he
that.
is. He is better than Kyrie Irving.
You
Russell Westbrook has a better chance of winning as the main guy on the team than Kyrie Irving ever will.
You can't even say that with a straight face, man.
I'm saying with the straightest of faces. Kyrie Irving, as the main guy on the team, was never done or will do what Russell Westbrook would have done. Russell Westbrook was the main guy on the team when he on the Thunder. When Kevin Durant was there, Russell Westbrook was the main guy. So everything they did and as far as they got was because Russell Westbrook was the main guy. It wasn't Kevin Durant. I'll stand on that. I just think that he sucks. I think he just sucks to be on my team because he fucking sucks the jumpers and he doesn't merge with LeBron. Because they're the same guy. Like as far as what you get out of them.
You talking about Westbrook and what's his name?
Westbrook and LeBron.
You talking about
Westbrook and LeBron. As far as what you get out of them, you putting them both on the court to do the same shit.
Yeah, they are. It just Westbrook is a smaller LeBron. That's it. It's the same game. You get ball dominant. Need to get to the cup. Shaky at the free throw line. Shaky at the 3-point line. That's cat.
It is not. Man, I mean that shit. I gotta find some time in my day to come on the Man Down podcast now. we got another fight to have, Mel.
As a fellow Lakers fan, look, I'm with you 100. If we're getting Kyrie in return, even if he's a limited I ain't fucking with Mel. If we get Russell Westbrook off the roster, I'll take it.
Dang, man.
Hang us down. Because he said, bring your ass. My thing is with Kyrie, I'm already under the understatement that he's going to, or I'm already under the understanding that he beats to his own type of drum. If he feels like he needs personal time off, then he's going to take it. And
I don't care.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't care. He stands firm by the vaccination. Most states for the most part have alleviated all those rules and regulations. Anyway,
I think it's stupid, but also I don't care.
But I'm saying, even if the vaccination rules were still to come back, I mean,
I still wouldn't care.
I would still take them. I would still take them because it gets Westbrook off the roster. Look, I'm with you 100%. Look, was it all Westbrook's fault? No, but the way that some of his turnovers was just so silly. It's like, bro, like, what are we doing? Like, I can't
throwing the ball over the basket, bro.
I can't take silly turnovers.
Come on, bro.
I can't take silly turnovers with bad shooting. I just can't do it. To me, it's asinine and it's a slap in the face for all the other guys that could be in the NBA.
Yeah, like honestly, you really got way more turnovers than you say you have because of the times that you threw the ball up. Just because you threw the ball up above the rim, it's like called it.
He just called nigga Sam Cassell. He just called nigga Sam Cassell.
If someone is going to fill in for me, at least
who is that?
As handsome as me, and not the Sam Cassell looking. But that's gotta be John.
We gotta put somebody there.
Hey, we ain't gonna put a name on that. Who is that?
Yeah, he want to put an address on it because I don't like that shit.
Yeah. It's no, that's Sean, bro.
Oh, it's Nick.
What's his
Nick?
What's his address?
That's Nick.
What's his address? What's his address? And what's his address? And what's his work schedule?
gotta pull up.
Does his crib have bushes in front of it?
But so does this speak more to the fact that now LeBron seems like he's all for it?
I think it'd be a good pickup if you can get rid of Russell and get Kyrie. The Lakers in good shape.
They can win the ring though.
Oh no, it's not ring winning. They still,
but it's good pieces, though.
But I mean, now the big
it gives you the chance to
AD
to try to.
Can stay healthy.
Well, that's a big if.
That ain't even no if. AD can't stay healthy.
I'm just saying.
I would rather that we just decide to try to make the playoffs without playing AD the entire season.
And like we
need a coach that's bold enough to say, you know what, AD don't do shit this whole year. Chill out. Chill out till we get to the second round.
First of all, AD been doing that himself. He ain't picked up a basketball since April 5th. That's what he said. He ain't picked up a basketball. That's really his
fucking problem anyway. If I was the GM and I saw this, I'm like, you know what, I'm finna trade this nigga right now. Because you're not even trying to like get your body into shape, nigga. You already know you fragile.
Right.
So start. You know what I mean? What are you doing? Like you should be getting yourself in basketball shape. You should never be out of basketball shape because your body is fucking fragile.
Mm. All right. Well, Kevin Garnett had some interesting things to say. He said it himself. He said, "Bro, you should have already been the MVP of the league." How do y'all feel about that, Mel?
You got a point.
He should. People.
His injury has sidelined his career. Period. That's just the bottom line, bro. He's been injured so much. He's been injured more than he played.
And in this day and age, man, we see that the technology and the technology and the techniques are out there for you. There's a reason why Tom Brady is still playing fucking football. There's a reason Tom Brady is still playing football. So like you could be doing things, I was thinking the same working out, eating certain ways that you could be. Your body should be stronger than it is. Like I understand at a certain point, but at a certain point, nigga, it's something you're not doing right when you're getting hurt this much. At a certain point, and it's not even the same shit. It's not like if it was the same knee,
bruh,
over and over, I would get it.
Yeah. It's like he get injured too quick and too easy. So it's something he not doing.
Plot twist: AD, LeBron, and Kyrie is the Cavs with Love, LBJ, and Kyrie, and the Warriors with KD, Steph, and Clay would be necessary to stop LeBron from getting another ring.
I don't think so. You got way more faith in their line than I do. For one thing, I don't even believe in AD playing. Like just to start off.
Be like, are we really counting him?
Hey LeBron, hey man, but if you can some kind of way get him to stay healthy, bro, that's a good team.
What my thing is like why hasn't he reached out to LeBron? LeBron is a nutrition guy. Yeah,
LeBron's a freaking machine.
He spends and invests in all types of different type of technique to keep his body in the shape. Why is it AD reaching out to his teammate? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, that was a good comment, Nick. I like that.
But hey, I forgot everything I was about to say now because of that. I was about to say if AD played with Kobe or Michael Jordan, them niggas would beat the shit out of AD, literally.
He pretty was. They would have Kwame Brown his ass.
Yeah, they would beat him. They would get punched in the face.
But if you honestly, I just think with AD, for him to be so fragile, and if you look at his game, not that he can't be a post guy, he prefers to be at the 3-point line. He thinks he's a point guard.
Hey, maybe AD is like Samson. Maybe if you cut them eyebrows, that might help his game.
Cut the unibrow.
You gonna throw his whole balance off. You trying to fuck up
his balls ain't hitting no shit now. Look at y'all, he hurt. He always hurt. You gotta try new things.
Hey, you gonna fuck up my man's equilibrium, bro? Like, what you doing?
It ain't hitting no nut now.
Come on.
You go back to the bench and tear ACL. I mean, shoot.
Like that man, he was. Shit. Shit.
It's like cutting the cat whiskers.
No, it's like cutting what was it? Story in the book, Samson? Cutting his hair.
Samson, yeah, like cutting his hair. Samson.
That's how he started. That's how he opened it. Mel, don't mind Mar. That's literally how he started the whole thing off.
You know, he's a heathen. He don't know.
Hey, don't be hating on my heathen ways,
Did somebody mention Jesus?
Oh shit! But no.
What up, Kofi?
So let's also another guy that kind of is similar. Kind of is another big guy that kind of plays the same way that AD does. Karl Anthony Towns. He got a new running mate. First of all, what did y'all think about that Rudy Gobert trade? How do you think it's gonna fit?
Here's the thing, man. Much as I crap on Gobert, I think he's a good fit where he's at.
In Minnesota?
I think he's a good fit in Minnesota.
Because
all right, when he was in Utah, I think they relied on him too much. I think where he's at now, they don't have to rely on him as much. You got Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. In Utah, you just had Donovan Mitchell, and he get ready to leave anyway. And then I think Minnesota gave up too much for him.
Oh, I agree. Everything you're saying right now.
Yeah, I think they gave up too much for him. I think here's what I think is gonna happen. I think Gobert and Minnesota gonna go well in the regular season. They may even go to the second round. That's about as far as they can go get.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was gonna add to the end of what you were saying, but just that all this ain't gonna really matter.
Yeah. it just made them move to another round. That's about it. It's not
but we gotta talk about sports. So
man, but come on, man. Look, and when I saw that trade, I'm like, golly, that's a boy.
It's a lot.
Why'd you have to give up that much for Rudy Gobert?
So I just think like losing Pat Beverly is a bad thing for them because he was their Draymond Green without all the technicals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like,
no, he still got his technicals.
I don't think he got as many. He didn't get as many as Draymond.
No, he not, but he gonna get his.
Plus, I'm saying, but he helps keep that team focused. He helped lead that team. He's that voice, and I don't know how well they do without that voice. Sometimes you just need that. Mm-hmm. You need that person in the locker room to help that team to help that engine to go. That's the only thing I see. But I think with Rudy Gobert. He gonna give you some defense in the paint. You can move Towns now out, play forward. He could be your forward now. Gobert can be your center, and I think it'll work. You got Edwards. I think it'll work offensively. Defensively, I think get a little better, but I just don't think it's enough to put him up to championship caliber.
The question is how much better we get defensively because I mean we did get better post defense, but perimeter defense went down.
Yeah, the perimeter defense going down. So, yeah, that's true.
Rebounds going up, but like I don't know. I kind of want to see how this all plays out when they actually play in the season actually starts.
Right.
To be honest, it's hard for me to even make predictions because of how weirdly constructed the trade was. You know what I mean?
It was really constructed because my thing is you this is not a big man's league anymore. This is majority of your teams play small where. They're using pretty much guys who would be a power forward back in the old game. They're now your centers in this game.
Right.
You got like 6'9", 6'10" guys playing center instead of 7 foot and above.
You do know, an umbrella is pretty useful on a hot day, right?
But that's for the bougie motherfuckers that think that the sun is burning their ass and they gotta block the sun. I guess we get shade.
I mean, because you black as hell. That's why.
It's been 105 degrees down.
You sweat by moonlight.
I would have killed for an umbrella some days.
I know that's right.
That's so weird to me, though. Umbrella and like no rain, you just got it just because it's the sun.
Because there ain't no shade.
Yeah,
Man,
you create your own
ball
shade.
cap, man. Come on, man. Come on, ball caps.
Now look,
Mary
look,
Poppins.
look at your ball cap right now. It's black. It's holding all the heat directly on top of your black head. Yeah, umbrella wouldn't be directly on top of your black head.
But you just trapping hot air, though. Whatever, motherfuckers. Whatever, man.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but since you brought it up, your head is very black.
but
The boy like a used match.
So he need fingerprints on charcoal.
Wait, am I getting ganged up by the two yellow motherfuckers in this bitch?
No, man. I mean,
this is
everybody to you is yellow.
what?
Everybody compared to you is yellow.
The boy goes swimming like an oil spill.
Right.
These motherfuckers is on one today. See, I'm trying to be on my best behavior. I ain't fucking.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna let you be your best behavior. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna pick my spot. I'm fucking with y'all right now. But here's my thing with Minnesota. So I didn't like the fact that you gave up a lot. You gave up way too much. I probably would have tried to keep Pat Beverly because of what you said, man. I definitely see Rudy Gobert pretty much doing all the dirty work in the paint and to free up Karl-Anthony Towns. So
right.
Expect it. I wouldn't be surprised if you start hearing his name in MVP conversation, just because Rudy Gobert is blatantly there to take all the dirty work that Karl-Anthony Towns no longer has to do anymore. So don't be surprised if he's in MVP talks.
No, I agree with that completely.
But yeah, I agree with both of y'all. It doesn't move the needle that much that you're a championship team. It's too many great other teams in the West. Does it give you a better chance? It gives you a better chance to probably knock one off, but it ain't moving needle like that. Like, oh my gosh.
I mean, only one team can win championship.
Yeah. What other kind of movements we seeing in the NBA? We got any beef with Bradley Beal staying, getting him to say $47 million?
I mean, he just doing the
Or
Dame.
50 million?
He just doing Dame in the East.
Damn, that's a fair ass assessment.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you gonna keep doing that, you ain't gonna win.
Staying loyal.
Yeah, I mean that loyalty is it's good to a point. When you see that you can't do nothing there, it's time to get up and do what's best for you.
Yeah, but there's a difference.
What's best for him might just be getting paid.
There's a difference. You see Portland trying to make put a squad together though. They're trying to put a squad together.
They suck at it.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I mean, all
the
the
last
season
10
NBA
years.
trying to put a squad together.
Do we care more about the effort or like the results? Because they definitely been trying for a long time to put a squad together. They just been fucking.
They've been trying
trash
since
at it.
Terry Porter and Duckworth and Drexler. They've been trying since then.
Bro, we are not going to do that. We talking about a full 30-year plan for these motherfuckers.
They've been trying since then. We still had the supersonics in the lead in.
They still had a team in Seattle, huh?
All right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Rod Strickland, thank you.
Antonio Brown.
Just in case y'all don't know, that's Bones' way of saying that he got to go.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson gets signed. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But I just think, man, Washington traditionally, don't really have good teams, and they just showing that even more and more since Bill went there. They had, Clifford Robinson. Yep. Their best chance was 5 years ago. Was it 5 years ago they had Bill and God, I can't think who was on that team.
John Wall.
Yeah, John Wall.
When he was actually healthy.
Yeah. They had a decent chance then. Once that broke up, he should have seen the writing on the wall. So it's time for me to get up out of here. You know, if I want to win a championship. Now, if you don't want to win a championship and you just about getting your money, stay where you at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you out getting a championship, it's not gonna happen there.
No.
It's not. I mean, if you look at all how the teams are built in the East, and all the teams that's above you in Washington, I only see them. I see the Pistons making better moves than Washington, and they're a young squad. I'm saying. I'm saying.
They are.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
but I see Charlotte having to put a better team than Washington. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Well, I
there's
still can't
teams.
get over Miles Bridges being that stupid, dog.
Oh yeah, me either. But I'm saying there's teams down, quote unquote, on that lower tier where Washington is that is moving up above them.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, okay, if you Bradley Beal, what do you value your money or do you value championships? If you just want your money, stay where you are. That's fine. Stay there. You know, I ain't mad at you. You gotta do what's best for you. If you're looking at if you're talking about championships, it's not gonna happen there. You got to get up out of DC. This is plain and simple.
Hey, you 100% right. I mean, there's nothing else I can add to or take away from what you just said. Look, but at the end of the day, hey, I'm not mad at the player for going getting his bread.
Oh, no.
He made a smart
money,
move,
man. Yeah,
he opted out of one contract and came back and got more money. So business wise, hey, kudos to Bradley Beal. Yeah, I mean that was genius. That was smart. I mean, you went from 38 million to 50 million. Hey, get your bread.
Man, I ain't mad at him, man. Get your money, bro.
Get your bread. Money. But my thing is at the end of this contract, be okay with the fact that you're probably not gonna get a ring. You're just gonna have to be okay with it. You're gonna have to live with that as a professional athlete that you never had the opportunity to get a championship. Not even get the opportunity. Let's not even talk about winning one. You're not gonna get the opportunity. Washington Wizards are so far away from getting the opportunity to win a championship that hell, you better make sure all them ducats is doing your mental good for you, because that's it. I mean,
he must like the clubs in DC or something.
Bro, he must like something.
something about DC. Like he don't want to leave that much.
He's in them go-go clubs. The house music is going, the dance hall music is going, and he having a ball or something. I don't know.
So I ain't leaving here.
He said, "Man, but it's expensive. I need some more money."
He said, and they just got Carson Wentz on the Commanders. I'm about to go watch Commander games too.
Hey, but if you look at it, the pressure is low. They're not the expectations is low, so it's not like they're gonna
say you win 20, you good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You overachieved.
You won 20 games. You good.
You overachieved, my guy. So, you are doing good. You are worth every $50 million. You're worth every penny.
Every penny.
So, look, I know as certain fans, like we kind of had the conversation with KD and all that. Like, look, certain things matter to certain individuals.
Right.
If Bradley Beal is okay without winning the championship, by all means, he's probably got a plan to, he's getting generational wealth. Let's be honest about it.
He's getting money.
He's getting generational wealth. It's changing the generation. So let's hope that, we can be smart about it and do something right with it, and make it stretch. Don't be blowing it all at the club. I know how DC is. Don't blow it all at the go-go club. But and then there's people that want the championships. I mean, as much as we give KD crap about wanting to join the top contending teams, he values championships. He wants championships.
Man, like I said before, at the end of the day, man, I would just all of them should do what's best for them.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
That's the bottom line. Even going back to KD, do what's best for you. Me, I would do things different. That's why I prefaced my comment with saying this is what I would do as a person. But I'm always like, what's good for the player, because most of the players in the NBA look like me. So what's good for the player is good. Do what's best for you, because at the end of the day, it's your family you gotta take care of. It's
Yep.
your business you got to handle, and you know what I'm saying, I can't handle your business for you. So
Oh,
what I
business
say,
done.
you know what I'm saying? What I say don't mean nothing. So you do what you got to do. What you say?
Hey man, yeah, you left too soon. It's okay.
It's all right.
A couple other things I like. I like what Chicago's doing. You bring in Andre Drummond.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You add him to Nikola Vucevic, who you got
Mm-hmm.
from Orlando last year, who's been
Right.
an all-star. Injuries kind of derailed Chicago's squad. If you look at the injuries to Zach LaVine had got hurt, Alex Caruso had got hurt, Lonzo Ball had got hurt at a certain point in time. It left DeMar DeRozan pretty much there going in pretty much at an MVP clip for a couple of months.
They just it's something interesting about them because it's like for a while they put
yeah.
together a decent team, but always seem to be like not really get over that hump.
Injuries.
Injuries. Injuries is part of it. Yeah.
But well, particularly last year, especially because injuries derailed what they were doing, because the way that they were progressing as a team, as a squad, was looking real good, and then injuries started derailing it and kind of messed it up. But I love what Chicago's doing. Andre Drummond, bring him in. Make sure you keep Alex Caruso. Lonzo Ball is going to be coming back. DeMar DeRozan's still going to be there. You make sure you re-sign Zach LaVine to the max contract. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we got to throw the if out there. If they can avoid the injuries like they did this year, I mean, you're looking at a very dangerous team in the East. What'd you say?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, they got the pieces there that can do some damage to, especially in a 7-game series. Now, playing them in a 7-game series is going to be tough if they don't have any injuries. Stack up against Boston, stacked up against Milwaukee, stacked up against Miami. Who am I leaving out? That's worth talking. Philly.
Yeah.
And then Brooklyn's a question mark. We don't
Brooklyn,
know what Brooklyn gonna look like yet.
Brooklyn is a whole question mark right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
but here's the
Brooklyn
thing,
is a whole question mark until opening day. I don't even. I'm a preference.
So
what I got to say about Brooklyn till
if you lose KD and Kyrie, that's Ben Simmons' team.
Yeah. Do you want that?
I'm just saying. What do you do with that?
do you want that? Do you want a Ben Simmons led team?
No,
I mean
I don't think that's gonna work.
Hell, as a GM, that don't make me feel comfortable. As a coach, that doesn't make me feel comfortable.
I mean, because let's go back to because you got Curry, you have Ben Simmons, you have Joe Harris. Who else you got? Who am I leaving out? It's 2 more. Who's the other 2 starters?
I think that's pretty much it for right now. Because pretty much if you
Patty, technically, they haven't got rid of Patty Mills yet, right?
Technically, not yet, but there's been a lot of chatter that they might lose him.
So far those are 3. We don't know what the other 2 gonna look like. So they're looking good because you look at those 3. Just take those 3 against any 3 in the East. How they compare to any 3 in the East? You know,
they wouldn't look too well. I'm saying if you take Kyrie and KD off that squad, you already lost Andre Drummond to Chicago. There's a good chance Blake Griffin won't be there.
Right.
There's a good chance.
Man, this thing gonna kill him.
There's a good chance LaMarcus Aldridge won't be there.
He need to go ahead and retire, bro, for health reasons.
Well, he did, and then he came back. I was surprised he did came back. I do like Nick Claxton. He's a big body, and
I forgot about him.
He has to start taking the next steps.
He gonna have to if they don't to leave.
Without a doubt,
gonna be accelerated. Oh, you said Patty Mills resigned. Okay, so you got Patty Mills and Claxton. So it's a good. See, here's the thing: if that was a different team.
Yeah, Bruce Brown's gone to
Denver. If that was like a Charlotte team, like how Charlotte is now, you would say that's a good team up and coming. Because they Brooklyn and what they came from, you see they falling. So I'm saying If you look at that starting five, and it was in the same position Charlotte was in, you say that's a good up and coming team. But for the fact that they were like they had Kyrie and KD on that team, it looked like a step backwards. I guess my point is like it's not a horrible team, it's just not a great team, and it's not great depth. So
I feel you.
What you gonna do if you Brooklyn?
I'll put it this way: if Brooklyn loses both KD and Kyrie, I mean, you can probably still float and get in the play-in tournament with the squad left.
Yeah.
I mean, but maybe not. Because here's the thing: if what Minnesota gave up to get
Charlotte,
I'm just saying, but what Minnesota gave up to Rudy Gobert, you already know Brooklyn's going to have to get a damn haul back for KD. Just him.
But that's the thing, though. So then, if you're a team, so he wants to go to Phoenix. All right, let's take Phoenix for a second. You ain't giving up. You're not giving up. Book.
First of all, if I'm Brooklyn and I call Phoenix and Book or Ayton ain't on the list, I don't even know what we're talking about.
I mean, you'll give up. The Pistons gonna get Ayton. If they wouldn't have got my man they drafted I think his name
out of Memphis. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, they wouldn't have got him. They was talking about getting Ayton, so Memphis was willing to give up Ayton. Because there was talks about
to give up Ayton.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sorry, yeah, Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix is willing to give him up because the Pistons gonna get him.
Because they ain't even gave him the max contract yet.
Right, so they willing to give him up. So we can put Ayton in the mix. So they give up Ayton. All right, for KD, I can see that. Yeah, but I'm not. You can't have Book. You can have
Mikal Bridges.
Nah, I was talking about Chris Paul.
Yeah, wait. What I'm gonna do with an Asian superstar like Chris Paul though?
Nigga, they wouldn't got Blake Griffin, Aldridge.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying? They'll take Chris Paul.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, Phoenix needs Chris Paul more than I do.
I understand that.
If I'm Phoenix, I wouldn't even put in Chris Paul. I wouldn't even talk about it.
I'm just saying.
If I'm
Brooklyn,
I'm Phoenix,
I'm Brooklyn. I'm looking at your team, and are you telling me to give you AD? What else I want from you?
No, but I'm saying if I'm Phoenix, all you can have anybody off limits, Book and CP. You can everybody else is up for grabs.
I don't know, bro. I might put CP in there, keep Mikal Bridges, give up Ayton. Of course, I'm keeping Book.
Yeah, but I think I think we understand Book is you can't touch him.
Yeah, I'll have to mention him. Yeah, because here's my thing. What, like Janet said, what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like he didn't got you. He got maybe this is as far as he can get you. So now it's time to get rid of it. It's a Tony Dungy, John Gruden thing.
Yeah, but they already paid him. CP's making at least 36 million a year. Like you already gave him the money.
That's chump change.
It may be chump change, but bro, I want to see you play the rest of this contract out. Nah, bro, I done already paid you. We didn't got to a finals.
Right.
Became a number one seed. Should have been in the finals again this year. I don't care what you want to say. That's a failed season. You shouldn't have lost to Dallas.
Okay. Period. So what you Phoenix, what you gonna give? What would you give Brooklyn for KD?
Ayton and some picks.
Okay.
I mean Ayton. I'll give you Jay Crowder.
Okay.
I give you some first round picks. You know, but I can't let go of Book because he does what you is necessary. You need a scorer. He's a scorer. You need a field general. That's what CP is. You know, two of the necessary elements is already on your squad in the field general and the scorer. I can't give that up. I can't.
I understand that, but I'm saying if I'm looking at it from a Brooklyn standpoint, I need something for KD.
I mean, it's KD. I get you. I hear you. 100%.
You want me to give you this Bentley for a Pinto?
No, bro.
No.
Hey, remember how the Chrysler 300 looked like the Rolls Royces?
Right.
Come on. Hey,
That's
a
like that's like
Chrysler 300 look like a Rolls Royce until a Rolls Royce
yeah,
pulls up next to it.
that's like vegan meat. It look like steak, but it ain't steak.
It tastes like steak,
right.
but it ain't cow. He like, nah.
You trying to give me seitan? I'm good. Keep that tempeh to yourself. I don't want that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So my point is though, either as a team, some of these teams that KD want to go to, they may have to give her too much
to get him
in return to get him. If you're, you know what I'm saying, you go to Miami. What you give up if you Miami?
Shit. If I'm Miami,
So you already know that
Jimmy's off.
Jimmy's off. Yeah, he's off limits. He's like Book. He's off limits. Not giving up him.
Yeah.
Who you gonna give up?
I mean, it had to be Bam.
Give up Bam.
Other than that, there's really ain't much on Miami that you can really pluck off of there. So it got to be Bam.
Like Miami has that kind of team. They all play well together.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
They work well as a unit.
It's not like one great standout player. It's like, okay, he works well in this position. He works well. It's like, so it's kind of like if you move a few players, it may not work on another team.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how's that gonna work for Miami. So I'm saying, so it's like it's gonna be hard. So it might be like you said, it might be best for them just to stay where they are.
I think it's gonna be easier to move Kyrie than it will be KD.
Yeah.
It's just because of the fact that with KD, it's going to be a king's ransom to get him. It's going to have to. Yeah. I mean,
I agree with what Nick said. I think that's Nick. He said he think KD will be back.
Yeah, I think so too. And as we said earlier,
and that's because the inevitable. That's why he's gonna be back. Cause like where I'm gonna put him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like you live with this chick. She paying all the bills. She making all the money. You talking about, and she's treating you wrong. I'm about to get up out of here. You be like, well, damn, where am I gonna go?
Nah, that's stupid as hell.
You know what I'm saying? She controlling everything. Where I'm gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Hey, same thing. He's like, where you gonna go?
Hey, deal with the bullshit and live comfortable, bro.
I have to deal with this till I get back on top. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
it is.
Hey, sometimes you gotta know when to shut the fuck up when you ain't got the big draws, and you just gotta suck it up until you get the big draws again. So it be like that.
All right, bitch. I see. All right.
You're like, yeah. When she leave, I'll be talking shit again.
Right.
But when she here, I'll be quiet.
Back in the ER.
Right. No, but I mean, look, a lot of great movement. You see this time of year in basketball. Finals are done. Free agency just kicked off. Summer league is getting kicked off, so you're starting to see the draft picks and the unsigned draft picks getting their chance to shine.
Right.
When the starters aren't there in the summer as they do their own personal thing. But I thought it was crazy how the Lakers signed Scottie Pippen Jr. and they got Sharif O'Neal. Yeah, Shaq.
Look, baby Shaq.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna call him that because
I don't know, man. Is it a case of
he ain't got Papa size, dog? He ain't got that.
I heard what they did. I haven't actually seen any film on them, so I can't really speak with any kind of authority on the situation.
Yeah, me neither.
Only thing I can say is that this is a case of just a name over a skill. I don't know. Because I really haven't seen them play. I mean, like I said, I heard about them. I heard people talk about them, but I never really seen film on them to really speak on it. But I heard that Shaq's son is actually pretty decent, but Scotty's son is not all that.
Yeah,
and it might not even be his son. His wife is tiptoeing.
Yo, stop. Stop.
That's probably why he can't play. He probably the mailman. So
like. Scotty be looking at this motherfucker. Like,
he don't got the nose.
Because Scotty got a distinct nose. If you ain't got the nose,
he ain't got the nose, bro.
I'm like, we already asking questions, bro. I'm like,
say, why is this nigga good at distributing? Your daddy used to be the mailman.
Wow. Just to transition things. Since it is 4th of July. As always, they always do the famous Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
The really big eaters have a guy with a plate.
As we kind of watch how this clip, Joey Chestnut wins again. I mean, the guy's unstoppable. So let me ask you. So let me ask you this. Would you ever do a hot dog eating contest? Would you ever do it?
No, I look too much like sucking dick. I am out of that contest. I can't stand it. I mean, I can't the way they eat. It just make my stomach turn. I can't. And then sometimes they dip the bread in the water.
It's your strategy.
I know it's strategy, but it's disgusting. I can't do it, bro. I just can't do it.
That's his 15th victory.
And he good at it.
63 though. 63 glizzies though.
Bro, how? I just can't see it, man. You got like a second stomach? How you do that?
All right, so here's the final stretch right here, the last 30 seconds.
He ain't even like a big dude. You would think the fat dudes will win, but it'd be like Kobayashi when he used to win. He wasn't a big dude.
Hey, but you know what? I saw a special on it. What they do is it's like some of these guys actually do a lot of weightlifting and build muscle.
Oh, really?
I guess they said that the amino acids in their muscles burn the food faster.
Oh, okay.
It makes more room for it. So they're actually taking more of a athletic sport kind of approach.
Yeah, so Matt said they train their body.
Yeah, they train their bodies. Yeah, competitive eating. So all right, so if you didn't do a hot dog competition as your competitive eating, what would you eat as one of your competitive
pussy, sir?
categories?
Pussy.
Sir, I'm talking about something that's edible.
You must not have pussy before.
All right, we're gonna try this again. Detroit man, you were a competitive eater. What would be your specialty? What type of food would you eat that would be your specialty?
You know what? I'm gonna say this though on a serious tip. I can't eat a lot in one sitting. I can eat all day. I can't eat a lot in one sitting. So I get full fast, but then maybe like 15 minutes later I'm hungry again. So I'm saying, so I can't eat a lot in one sitting. So I don't know if I'll be good at anything. I mean, I like French fries. I eat the mess out of some French fries.
You be a French fry king, huh?
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I can do that.
That dude was coming. I just figured that on today.
I was like, softball a minute. I gotta take him, man. You know what
I figured, he saw the layup. He saw the layup.
If you're a competitor eater, what would you eat? I'm like, did you just say that?
He's like, oh, this motherfucker really asked me.
I'm like, it must be a setup. The fans up in here, this is just too easy.
Hey, that's how I know we can always. That's how we can always get you caught up in some shit.
I ain't even have to use a roofie. It's too easy. No drugs involved, nothing. Shit.
I just gotta show up and it's a contest.
You gotta show up. That's it.
I'm in there, dog.
Count me in, bro. Hey. I'll be in my little bag. Oh, so you don't need. Oh, okay.
Can I get a doggy bag of that? Can I get a to-go
what's that
box?
for, sir? I'm taking some pussy with me.
Oh my goodness, I can't with you, yo. But no, I would probably do tacos. I would do tacos. I can
tacos. Yeah, I can see tacos, bro.
I can eat this shit out of some tacos, bro.
Soft shell or soft? Hard or soft shell?
Tacos is the only thing I like hard, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I
No, not like street tacos. If I like got like carne asada and like the cilantro and onions, I'll do the soft corn tortilla.
Right.
But like when I'm at the crib, man, nah, I can't do the flour tortillas. I gotta do the
Really?
crunch. Yeah. Even when
Man,
I'm at
let
the
me tell you
Mexican
something,
restaurants. Give me the crunch.
I like the hard corn tortilla,
Yeah.
but it's like I gotta be in the mood for them. But like just like the flour ones, I keep them. I eat them like bread. Like I eat it with my meal. For real. I make me some rice. I just eat that. I just like the flour tortilla. I keep a pack of them in the crib in the refrigerator all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what? One thing we didn't talk about in the NBA segment that we did for almost an hour and a half. We didn't talk about how Zion Williamson got the contract extension.
Oh.
How you feel about that, big homie? Did he? I'm not gonna say he didn't deserve it because I'm pro player. Get your money. Get your money.
I did. I don't know if it was a meme. You know, I read so much stuff, but didn't I see something about him? He was getting in shape and starting to take it serious.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he started to make those steps forward, I'll gamble on him because he's a talent. It's not like It's not he a bust. Yeah,
it's trending that way, bro.
But yeah, but he's not a bust based on like he came in and didn't, his talent didn't match up. It's like he was injured and he didn't take his weight serious.
Mm-hmm.
His training serious and stuff like that. So I think it's a difference when
But is that not a red flag though?
I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying, but like, I consider a bust is you was touted as like a high draft pick. You get in the league and that talent doesn't match the hype. I think with him, it's still too early to tell because it's like he was injured and he didn't take his training serious. Now it seems like he's starting to do that, and it could be possibly the motivation of getting a new contract. We don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That could be part of it. I'm saying, but as an organization, if I at least see him making that step forward, I got to at least try to meet him.
That's right.
I'm saying because it's a possibility that this may be, him moving forward, taking it serious, and we might have something here. So you have to take that chance. I just think you have to take that chance. Well, Matt say I'm going to post a video of Fat Sandwich Challenge and clappers on records will happen in Greece truck. All right, I'd like to see that. What up, Nick?
What's up, Nick? Hey, Nick, move your mic away from your computer, or move your computer away from your mic.
The phone was on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was listening to you on the phone, and then I realized the volume was down here. What's going on, boys?
What's happening?
How you doing, bro? You doing okay today? Yeah, it's 4th of July. It's probably gonna be a lot of beer drinking. I'm about my second one in the show. So
I like that you're drinking. What is that? A Peroni or a Stella?
Stella.
It's green, so when you hold it up, the I.O.W. logo goes into it. Now we now have I.O.W. beer.
No, but hey, Stella, if you want to be a sponsor, Modelo failed us, so they
right. What's up,
did
Stella?
all them shows with Modelo, man? And they didn't come. So holla at it, Stella Artois. Holla at her.
This one's for Nick. Holla at a nigga.
But no, look.
The ratio was through the roof without me.
Look,
influence to the show.
This is all I'm gonna say as the Pelicans.
Look all fucked up.
So here's my thing with the Pelicans. You just went on you just put a nice run together in the playoffs without Zion, who didn't play all year. You made some noise in the playoffs. You didn't get the first round victory, but you made some noise.
Right.
So my thing is I see the potential of what you can be without Zion. And don't get me wrong, if he can stay healthy, that's a good piece to have on your roster. I get it, but I need to see that. Give me. I would have waited at least another year before I gave him the max. I'm not saying I wasn't gonna give them the money. I just want some security in knowing that before I give you this max contract, one, you can stay healthy. Two, you're going to actually give a damn about your body weight, getting your ass into shape. Don't be using the season to get into game shape. I need you in game shape before we start, in preseason. That's what preseason's for. You know,
let's be real about Zion though.
There's a lot of things I need to see.
I've spent more time on Carmen Electra's ass than he spent on the basketball court this year.
Yeah, and seeing is that you will never get Carmen Electra's ass. Yeah, I think that sums up everything.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, we don't know.
Premature.
Yeah, we don't know if what he's doing just because the money is there and that's why he's doing it, or is he actually taking it serious? You know, I don't know. I can't say.
It's just weird how that's gone because there's been so many leaks coming out from his camp of his family saying that he wants to get out of New Orleans. We're not going to sign the max and we're not going to do this. And then all of a sudden, 2 years later,
that could have been a ploy. That could have just been a ploy to get the money.
Could have been, but I'm just saying, so you're the owner of a team, don't you want some securities about giving this man the money? Like, I want to know that you can stay healthy and you give a damn.
Well, you're never gonna get security. What'd you say?
Mel's the owner of the team. It's going to be like Washington Redskins up in that. There are going to be scandals. They're going to be
everything in the house. Nothing's getting leaked. It's gonna be more like environments. More like
Daniel Snyder's going to look at Mel and be like, "Yo, that guy's gangster."
It's going to be more like Commanders and Death Row, kind of mixed together.
Hey, what they say? That motherfucker spitting.
Not around Mel. There's only swallowing.
So you better not spit.
And I'm wearing black trousers. You better make sure you don't get a drop on it.
Right.
Hey, bro,
it stands out like a glow light.
Hey, your highest paid employee is your HR manager, bro.
Oh, you know that. And my lawyer.
I was gonna say I might have Lamar beat. I'm the highest employee right now.
Like, my goodness, boy. But no, I don't know. I
don't know, man. He might ball out this year and change the whole narrative about Roundup. Who knows? It's hard to say.
75 games.
Yeah, I mean 75 games. Yeah. I think that's fair.
I don't even expect it next year. Just throughout the course of your career, a total 75 games. Greg Oden's like, God damn, my mama had me too early. I could have got paid that. They played the same amount of games.
Not the highest viewer.
Not the highest viewer.
That's a good one, Matt. I like that. But I mean,
yeah, I agree.
If I was getting a guy that I know was going to give me at least 60 games a fucking year, then I wouldn't have no issue with it. But I mean, because I gotta just to make sure that I'm actually saying this correctly of how many games he's played.
He played 61.
Yeah, he's
played like 87. I think we did the math one day. Or
85 complete games.
Yeah,
this is third year. Yeah, okay.
In 3 seasons, that's like an NFL schedule.
So his rookie year, he only played 24.
Mm-hmm.
His sophomore year played 61, and then last year didn't even play not one. So I mean, 85 games over 3 years. Like, come on, man. I would have waited on giving the man the money. I'm sorry. When you got a team that literally just took the number 1 seed Phoenix Suns to the limit in the first round, made some
was noise. That New Orleans or was that Phoenix?
I don't care. We did it without him. I mean, it's
free shit.
Well, I'm not French, but they do speak French down in New Orleans. But I'm just saying, I'm speaking as if I was a Pelican. I'm just saying. If you got a team that can do that, you can allocate those funds somewhere else. Make Zion prove that he's worth that max contract.
Okay. I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I mean, I can see it either way. So that's why I said okay.
Yeah, I hear you. No,
all right. Well, let me get to my video because I gotta get my gripe. I gotta get my gripe out.
You gotta get your gripe out. Good.
Yeah.
It's time to get the beer out of the fridge.
Go ahead, play your clip, bro.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
And, only French I know is ménage à trois.
I know fries and Dressing. All right. Who's that on Twitch?
What is it? 121. What's up? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Ohio State has been a program for years that has been at the top of the pyramid.
I can't hear it.
Yes,
Is it low? It's the video.
Yeah.
He's talking real low. Everyone I try to find is talking low.
Is that OJ?
No, he's just another different black guy.
Muhammad, how you doing?
I appreciate
Assalamu alaikum.
Huh?
I appreciate you using the B word.
Oh, just another nigga. It's like, salam alaikum, brother. Salam alaikum.
There's a comedian and John Mulaney. He's been on Saturday Night Live. He was a writer for them, and he's got a bit that he does, and he submitted something for Comedy Central, and they were like, "You can't use the word midget. Midget is like the N-word," and he's like, first of all, no. Second of all, do you realize that we're saying the word midget and we won't even say what the other word is?
Right.
So you can't tell me that they're the same. When you refer to a word as the N-word,
the word, right?
Yeah, we're not calling it the M word for midget. We're saying midget.
Right. So basically, Gene Smith was saying, bringing in UCLA and University of Southern California is a great thing for the Big Ten because now they got someone else that can pull weight, pull weight in the Big Ten because Ohio State basically the only team that's pulling weight.
So, you know what? Yo, before you even finish that, that's arrogant as fuck to say. It's arrogant as fuck to say.
But he did based on his whole premise is stupid because, and it's not even because I'm a Michigan fan. So you're saying,
wait, say it again because I was reading this fucking recipe.
Oh, so basically he's saying bringing in USC and UCLA, is a great thing for the Big Ten because now you got two teams that can pull weight because Ohio State was the only team that was Ohio State was the only university that was pulling weight. So now you got two other teams that can help pull weight throughout the conference. So,
well, you know,
my thing,
give Michigan credit, right? He didn't.
Well, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. But
so you're not surprised he didn't give
yeah, I mean,
no, that's my thing is like rivalry, right? You don't really acknowledge them until it's game week or game day.
But my thing is this though: when has USC and UCLA been relevant?
Been a minute.
It's been a minute. So how can you use that as your premise? And they haven't been relevant. Even if you're saying that the rest of the Big Ten is crap,
look,
except for Ohio State.
I get what you're saying. USC and UCLA haven't been relevant, but their name still matters.
Doesn't matter. He's basing on pulling weight.
Okay,
right?
Yeah, but
that's what he said. Go ahead.
UCLA name still matters in college basketball.
Okay.
USC name still matters in football. Both programs haven't been to the as dominant as they once were to garner that respect, but they names still garner that respect somehow because they still recruit well in basketball in UCLA and still recruit well in football in USC. So, but I think what he's saying, even though I do feel is arrogant as fuck to say that, you say help, we need help pulling weight. Yeah, I get it. Ohio State, they got a good basketball program. They got a good football program.
Sir, they got a good football program, period.
Yeah, but no. Come on. That first of all, the Big Ten as a whole is a very dominant, very good basketball conference.
But Ohio State is not in the cream of the crop of the basketball.
No, they're not cream of the crop.
Yeah,
but hold on. They're not.
There's 5 other teams that's better than them in the Big Ten.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying they're cream of the crop.
peaks and valleys.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not
Okay,
a consistent elite program, but
Yeah.
they've been to the Final Four.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm saying based on
it's not
based
a
on what you
slouch.
say.
It's not a slouch basketball
Oh,
program.
I mean, I give it a props. I'll give it a props as far as like especially football. I'll give it a props. They've been dominant in football. There's no denying that.
No. They owe the Big Ten.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
There's no denying that. Right.
Yeah.
It's no denying that. But at the same time, you can't crap on the rest of the Big Ten. So I'm not just talking about Michigan. You can't crap on the Wisconsin.
The Big Ten as a whole.
Wisconsin has a pretty good basketball program.
Yeah, they do. And a good football program.
Yeah, good football program. Penn State has a good football program.
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska kind of shaky.
Yeah, they've been shaky lately.
They gotta say. I mean, Michigan,
basketball, and
Michigan lately in basketball been coming up. Michigan State is historic in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they kind of up and down in football, but they've been historic in basketball. Michigan football has just been a straight line across. You know what I'm saying? Lately, they haven't even been consistent. It's been consistent, but it hasn't been great. Yeah. And I think that's part Harbaugh. That's a whole other story.
Yeah,
that's a whole other discussion.
But they made a playoff last year. They got
they made a
asses kicked, but
right.
They made a
quarterback. Their quarterback sucks. I don't know what Harbaugh doing with the quarterback. So that's a whole other discussion. I don't want to get to that discussion right now.
Yeah, get away from
but
that.
I guess my thing is like you can't say that you the only one pulling weight. I think it's been a totality. That's been I think majority of the Big Ten teams have been helped pulling weight. Now, I would have addressed it as like this: bringing USC and UCLA into this helps you to go from coast to coast. Now you got teams on the East Coast and on the West Coast. You got teams on the far Midwest with Nebraska.
Well, no. You go as far east as Rutgers.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. From east to west, you got Rutgers.
Yeah. You pretty much
Maryland.
go coast to coast. You go coast.
Yeah, you go coast to coast. You got Rutgers, Maryland. That's your East Coast right there. Then you got you got California.
And you got your Midwest.
You got your Midwest. All your Midwest pretty much covered just about. Yeah. Majority. And now you go after Oregon and Washington. You play Washington all the time.
If you really think about it, Big Ten's the only conference you can say goes coast to coast in recruiting.
Yeah. Now that's the bigger story. I think to me he should have brought up still a ton of. There's a time to crap on. I'm a crap on Ohio State when the time comes, but there's a time to crap on your rivals, and there's a time not to.
Hold your breath, my guy.
Well, I think this is the wrong time for that. He should have talked about
there like Tupac. He's like, right. Fuck the Big Ten as a label, an organization. Motherfucker was spitting, hit him up.
Right. Well, I think
he's like, it's about the Ohio State.
Ohio State's been campaigning, y'all.
But I wanted to go on record and say, I said they should have did this when we first started talking about conference alignment. I said go after them two schools and then plus Oregon and Washington. Then I would give TCU and Baylor. I think those would be perfect fits.
Pull up the fucking travel that they're gonna do. Like,
the travel's gonna be crazy.
Like, I'm a fan of the Jets and the AFC East. Mm-hmm. Like, I dread when we play the West teams. When we go to Seattle, we go to LA, we go to San Francisco, Oakland in like the same year. You do 4 of those trips, man. Players say it takes a toll on you. Now you got Rutgers having to go to USC or USC coming to Rutgers, USC going to Penn State, USC going to Michigan. That's a lot of fucking
going to Maryland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I forgot David.
But I think what they should do now is add TSU and you add. Thank you. I don't know. I was thinking TCU and add Baylor. Now you got Texas covered. You got this down in the south. Mm-hmm. You got your west. You got your northeast. You go Washington, Oregon. Mm-hmm. You good. I think you got a good conference.
Can I ask a serious question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I preface this by saying that I am still on the high from the edibles.
All right.
What the fuck's going on in the chat with all this food discussion?
We always get that, bro. It's like
I've never seen that.
We gotta get random stuff off of Twitch for some reason. You get people coming in from Twitch and they start talking random stuff. Like when we had that lady asking about her date or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
every
Like
time
dating advice.
yeah. It's like we on Twitch, so you just get random people coming in all the time.
I was walking home from the drug screen during that. I was listening.
Mhm.
I didn't get on the show yet, and the lady was getting dating advice.
Right. So good. Shout out to Twitch. We appreciate y'all giving us that random stuff.
Yeah. No, I always love new viewers coming in, obviously. But I'm looking and I have nowhere. I'm like, how did this big ass recipe get in there? I'm like, where did that come from?
No, but I mean, look. Hey,
It looks good as hell, too.
Look. I'm not mad at Gene Smith for peacocking. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Guys peacock all the time.
All the time.
I'm pretty sure we've been guilty of it, a time or two. Depends on the situation and the circumstance of when we decide to peacock.
I peacock all the time. When the Jets kick a field goal against the Patriots and lose 45-3, I'm like, what a fucking kick that was.
Hey, great field goal though.
Hey, great field goal though.
Shit was into the wind from 44.
So I mean, look, we're all guilty of it. Just about every man on the planet Earth has been guilty of peacocking.
Mm-hmm.
He chose that moment to do it. I can agree to him to a certain extent because yes, Ohio State is the more well-known football program. Maybe not the most well-known basketball program in the Big Ten, but
but not they're not the most well-known school out of the Big Ten.
How are they not?
They're not
with football.
No, I'm talking about as a whole. As a whole,
I mean,
the most recognized brand in the Big Ten still is Michigan, hands down. It is hands down.
Bro, they just had the trademark. We talked about it on the show.
What does that mean? Just because they got a trademark don't mean they're the most recognized brand.
Well, the Ohio State to me is the most recognized, and it's not a diss on Michigan State or Michigan.
The Ohio State.
Oh my gosh, I can't with this guy. I mean, it's up for debate on who's the more recognized. And look, Michigan is still recognizable.
I mean, we got
a great reference, Matt.
What do you say? What do you say? Thank you, Matt.
When the kid from Monmouth, I think they were playing Kansas, and he stole the ball with 6 seconds left and went down and, like tomahawk dunked it.
Oh, that started a fight too. I think it did. I think it started a fight too. But no, look, it's okay. It's okay if you flex, but you don't do it by yourself. If he wants to make it seem like they're the only school generating revenue for the Big Ten, we already know that's a flat out lie. So that's
how he made it sound. That's how he made it sound. It's like, come on, man. And I wasn't even talking about I wasn't even talking about Michigan. I was just talking about
they're the biggest draw. They're the biggest draw with ratings.
Well, look,
in football, talking about ratings. Now you're getting West Coast viewership now too for the Big Ten. So I think that's what he's saying. With people aren't watching Indiana versus Illinois, and
only people who
they're not
are
watching
fans of Indiana, Illinois. Only people who are fans of
Ohio State against whoever. They're watching Ohio State because it's a show, right? They've been that good. They've had that much talent. It's been fun to watch them the last couple of years because they could put up 70 on any given team at any given time.
Fun for you to watch.
I mean, you had your one win, but no one's. But I'm not saying this to be a dick. I'm not a Michigan or Ohio State guy.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State's they're the big dick in the room, right? They're the big dick in the locker room in that conference. Michigan got their one win this year at first in 9 or 10 years, I think. That conference has been all Ohio State. Maybe Michigan State pops in once every 15 years. Maybe Iowa has a nice team every now and then. But it's basically been Ohio State.
Especially in football.
Football.
That's all I'm talking
Only
about.
In football. Yeah. Only in football.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I get it. I understand it.
I mean, you got a fucked up school when the highlight of the season was Juwan Howard going,
Last topic before we get up out of here.
I got something too before we go.
Okay.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Let's go.
I wanted to promote the NFL preview that we're going to be doing.
Go ahead.
I sent you guys a schedule last night. You like that?
Yeah, I did like that schedule. That's a good schedule.
All right. So what we're going to do, we are going to do a preview of every NFL team. And starting next week, on the week of the 11th, we'll have a release of a team every day, a division each week. So next week, we'll do the AFC South. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll release a pre-recorded video, the preview on each team. First week is the AFC South. Second week is the NFC East, AFC East, NFC North, AFC North. Then we hit the NFC South, the AFC West, and the NFC West. So we started with the weaker divisions. We'll end with the stronger ones. And then that brings us up to the week of September 5th. We're going to do our three teams. We'll leave our teams out when we do our divisions. And we'll do Lions, Jets, and Chiefs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of Labor Day week. And on that Thursday, the kickoff Thursday, obviously we'll have a heavy NFL show that day. We'll do our playoff projections and, each of us with our division winners. We'll do a team preview when we do the teams, and then we'll do a playoff preview. So we won't do like records or anything. We'll go over the team, what they've done, should they improve, should they fall back this year, and then we'll save the big tease for who's going to make the playoffs.
Sounds good. Good.
When you put it like that, man, summer's almost over.
It is.
When you look at it in 9 weeks like that, it's like, oh shit, summer's almost over.
Once we hit July 4th, I'm like, oh,
it's all downhill.
Last month without football. Here we go.
Right.
Here we go. Speaking of football,
the Hall of Fame game is sometimes the last weekend in July.
First weekend in August, last week in July, around there.
Yeah, it depends when Labor Day falls, but sometimes it hits July. But we'll have training camp in July.
In July, yeah. Speaking of USFL or football, USFL finished their season last night. I saw that. I did watch the game. I thought it was a very good game. Look, I don't know how. I don't know.
You recognize some players, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like both Scarborough used to play for the Lions.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody kept up with USFL this season. I kind of was in and out with it when I was able to watch it. I thought the product has definitely potential to survive. It wasn't like a whole bunch of amateurs that didn't know what the hell. You had football guys running it. You had football guys that were coaching it, that've had years of experience coaching. Moose Johnson pretty much is the commissioner of it, so he's been around football forever. Each coach on each team has had extensive amount of coaching history before. And some of the players they've had stints in the NFL, like you said. Mo Scarborough made it to the NFL.
Scooby Wright, he played for Arizona.
Yeah, he played for Arizona. So it did look. I thought the product was there. Is the more obviously the more higher talented players you're able to get, the better the product will be. Some of these guys might get a shot in the NFL, might be a practice squad guy. Hell, you might never know. It might turn into a starter. But the fact that they had football guys running it, controlling it, that helped make the product better.
Yeah, I agree.
And so the product wasn't bad.
I just want to go on record and say I can see why Shane Patterson didn't make the NFL.
Yo, he did your Panthers dirty, dog.
Then they got rid of him. He got on, I forgot. I think they sent him to the Breakers or somewhere.
He went to another squad,
sucked on that team. It's like he's so inconsistent. He'll go. You be like, oh, he look good. Then he'll throw a pick, or he'll do a complete series, look good. Come out the next series, it'd be like a whole different person. Like, what the hell? What you doing? He is garbage. But overall, go ahead, Nick.
Go.
Like I said, overall, I think the product was pretty decent. You can see where the players that had some NFL experience was a lot higher than the players that came from college and went into the USFL. Because, like I said, Bo Scarborough played. Scooby Wright, a couple other players. The quarterback for Tampa Bay used to play for one of the teams, and I think he played for Tampa. He's a backup quarterback in the NFL. So all those ones that play NFL, they were 2 or 3 steps higher than the ones that just came from college. So I think that needs to kind of level out some to have a better product. And you can see sometimes the defense look like they playing little league.
Yeah.
But besides that, it was entertaining. What you about to say, Nick?
We joke a lot on the show, right? Like, and then there's times where serious issues we address, right? Whether it's social issues, racial issues,
right.
Sometimes we touch a little bit political, but we don't get too far into that. I just want to say, after reading this comment, that drugs are bad.
That's a perfect note to leave the show on.
Man, and you know what? We should just not do the Giants the week we do the NFC East. And
just don't even do the fucking NFC East. We'll just leave it incomplete, wide open.
Like the Thanksgiving morning show that Mel and I did this year. We were like, what are we going to talk about? We'll save the Giant preview for then.
I can't. And just like that, we're gonna leave the show on a high note right there. But no, man,
perfect adjective. High note.
Yeah, and say no to drugs, man. Anyway, shout out to everybody that chopped it up with us today. Shout out to the
appreciate it,
bony homie, Beast Mode Bone. Shout out to him for joining us. So on behalf of the big homie Nick Shine
and fuck Sam Cassell,
the homie Detroit Mail, I am the wild card Mar. This is episode 165 in the books. Y'all come back now. You dig? What, Thursday? Episode 166. I will not be doing a late night owl show tonight just because 4th of July people will be. I'm already 2 beers in, so I will be drinking heavily and watching some.
That makes for a good show.
Nah.
Fuck it, I'm down.
And plus, let everybody enjoy your day off from work. Go enjoy your time with friends and family. Drink up, shoot off some fireworks. Don't blow your hand off. Don't blow your dick off. And hey, be safe.
I think you're doing the fireworks wrong if you blow your dick off.
Really wrong.
Hey, I'm just saying, some motherfuckers could find a way to do it.
What the fuck you doing?
Hey, I'm just saying, some of us could find a way to do it. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful tonight. Be safe.
I know some people that might be able to do it.
Please no drinking and driving, folks. 4th of July is a big DUI bus day for the cops. Please no drinking and driving. If you got to get an Uber, call a sober friend, call somebody, but do not get behind the wheel intoxicated.
And if you're a female and you're around my area, just give me a call. I'll come get you.
Anyway,
well, I'm showing a little musical note. Lamar was gonna do the late night show, but then he got high. He said, fuck this, I'm getting high. It's the 4th of July. He said, fuck you, viewers, and we know why.
Why,
man? Because
I got
the LGBTQ community does.
Deuces.